Origin and distribution of soybean. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to explain the origin and distribution of soybean, describe the classification of soybean, enumerate the soil and climatic requirements for soybean cultivation. Have you ever heard of the term lactose intolerance? Lactose intolerance is a condition wherein the body is unable to digest or absorb lactose. This happens due to the lack of an enzyme called lactase secreted by the small intestine. This condition commonly occurs in children below the age group of 5. Such children experience abdominal bloating, vomiting and diarrhea upon consumption of foods containing lactose. The severity of the condition varies from one child to another. In some kids, minimal intake of lactose is tolerable and does not lead to significant symptoms, while in some cases, children may completely be intolerant to all dairy products, which is the richest source of lactose. In extreme cases, lactose intolerance may also cause serious threat to children's life. Since milk is one of the essential foods for all children, healthcare providers recommend an alternative source to those children who encounter lactose intolerance. One such acclaimed product is soy milk extracted from the soybean. This product is lactose-free and contains all the nutritional values of milk. Besides, soybean is the richest source of protein among all other pulses. It is also rich in lysine, which is absent in most of the cereals. Apart from these, there are several other benefits of soybean which are sure to surprise you. In this lesson, let us discuss the origin and distribution of soybean and its valuable benefits. Soybean was found to have originated in the Eastern Asia, that is, in China around 1100 BC. However, the perennial species of soybean, Glycine canescens, originated in Africa. Glycine assurensis, a legume species commonly known as twining vine, was considered to be its progenitor. This legume variety grew widely in Manchuria, China and Korea. Traditionally, only small-scale cultivation of soybean was practiced in the northern hilly regions in India. However, from 1960s, its cultivation spread widely through the nation due to the introduction of hybrid varieties from the United States of America. Knowing the importance of soybean, its cultivation soon spread from Eastern Asia to other parts of the world. Let us now discuss the area and distribution of soybean cultivation. At present, the worldwide production of soybean is estimated to be 285 million tons, which is cultivated globally on 112 million hectares of land. Of the total cultivated land, USA accounts for 30.24 million hectare, Brazil 29 million hectare, Argentina 20 million hectare, India 12 million hectare, and China about 6.6 million hectare. The remaining area is contributed by 70 to 80 countries, each accounting an area less than 1 million hectare. In India, the top 3 largest soybean growing states are Madhya Pradesh, accounting 5.2 million hectare, Maharashtra 2.8 million hectare, and Rajasthan about 0.73 million hectare. On the other hand, minor scale production is carried out in the states of Andhra Pradesh that uses 1.6 lakh hectare, Karnataka 2.0 lakh hectare, and Chhattisgarh 1.01 lakh hectare. Moving on, let us learn about the botanical classification of soybean. The scientific name of soybean is Glycine max and is classified under the family of Fabaceae. On the basis of seed and hilum color, soybean is classified as yellow group, black group, and green group. The yellow group includes yellow seed with light hilum, yellow seed with golden hilum, and yellow seed with brown hilum. The black category includes large black seed, flat black seed, and small black seed. The green group includes all the green-colored seeds. On a general basis, it is categorized as vegetative type and field type. Vegetative type seeds cook easily, possess better texture, and have slightly nutty flavor. In addition, the seeds are high in protein, large in size, and low in oil content when compared to the field type. Soybean is a bushy annual plant growing erectly to a maximum height of 2 meters. Characteristically, the whole plant body is covered with short, brown and white hair-like structures. The main stem of the plant has numerous branches. The taproot system consists of deep main root with extensive secondary roots and extraordinary nodulation. The shoot system exhibits heterophyllous arrangement with 4 different types of leaves that include cotyledon leaves, simple primary leaves, trifoliate leaves, and profile leaves. Cotyledon leaves. They arise immediately when the seed germinates. The cotyledons turn green and help in the photosynthesis process. Simple primary leaves. They emerge from the apical bud and are oval in shape with short petiole. Trifoliate leaves. They develop on the main stem with ovate leaflets appearing on the branches. These leaves remain on the plant for a longer period. Profile leaves. They are simple, tiny, expetiolate pad leaves appearing at the base of all branches. The flowers of soybean originate on the axillary or terminal racemes. Typically, the flowers are papilionaceous, purple-colored and self-pollinated. Each flower comprises Diadelphous androecium and hairy, short-curved style. The flowers fertilize to produce small pods which may either be cylindrical or straight, flat-shaped. Basically, the pods are formed in clusters of 2 to 20. Each pod contains 2 to 3 seeds. The number of pods in each plant may vary with a maximum of 400 pods per plant. Basically, soybean is a subtropical plant capable of growing in the tropical and temperate climates. The ideal temperature for normal growth ranges from 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. If the temperature exceeds above 35 degrees Celsius or decreases below 10 degrees Celsius, the growth gets retarded. Soybean is a short day plant and hence shows variation in characters when there is variation in temperature. For instance, flowering is delayed in short day varieties if they are exposed to longer days. Moreover, the exposure causes the plants to grow taller with several nodes which are not seen in the usual short varieties. On the contrary, flowering is hastened in late varieties if they are exposed to short days. Generally, the suitable photoperiod for forming buds in a soy plant is 14 hours provided the temperature is ideal. Most often, soybeans of Kharif variety grow well without irrigation if the region is subjected to annual rainfall ranging from 600 to 1000 mm. On the other hand, Rabi varieties grow well with the moisture stored in the soil, while the summer crops require proper irrigation for better growth. Soy crops cannot withstand waterlogging condition. It is most appropriate to grow them in well-drained soils such as sandy loam, clay, and laterite. It is also suitable to be grown in clay loam soils if the soil pH is maintained at 6 to 7.5. Soybean is one of the most important pulse-cum-oilseed crops known for its high-yielding ability. A combination of soybean and cereal foods serve as a balanced diet as it supplies not only carbohydrates, protein and fat but also provides calcium, riboflavin and thiamine in sufficient quantity. Soybean is very much essential for growing children irrespective of their sex and age. Besides its nutritional benefits, soybean is utilized for various industrial purposes such as production of edible oils, production of antibiotics, and production of biodiesel. In the agriculture domain, Soybean helps in fixing nitrogen and improving soil fertility. It can also be used as green fodder for animals apart from being used as hay or silage. Soy meal is considered as an excellent cattle feed which is rich in protein. Summary: soybean originated in Eastern Asia, particularly in China. Soybean contains 40% protein and 20% edible oil. The ideal temperature for growing soybean is 25 to 30 degrees Celsius. Soy plants grow properly in well-drained soils such as sandy loam, laterite and clay soil.